Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who was imprisoned, said that he was good after a 20-day, quite tiring, transfer to a penal colonial beyond the North Polar Circle. The Kremlin critic was unknown for more than 2 weeks, but he said it was visited by a criminal colony and lawyer far north of Russia. Navalny mobilized anti-government protests before he was imprisoned in 2021 after he was poisoned and escaped from an attempt to assassinate. He spent most of his detention at the IK-6 penal colonial in the Vladimir region, 250 kilometers of Moscow. A court in August expanded his sentence extreme charges for 19 years and decided that he had moved to a harder, private regime, prison. Especially dangerous prisoners. The Allies said that the transfer may be connected to the upcoming presidential elections in March, and that many Kremlin critics were imprisoned or fled in front of him. Ivan Zhdanov, who ruled Anti-Corruption Foundation of Navalny, said, "It was clear that the authorities wanted to isolate Alexei, especially before elections," he said. Zhdanov added that Navalny was sent to one of farthest north and the most remote colonies from north. According to Regional Prison Services website, colony was built in a camp, which was part of the Stalin labor camp network known as Gulag in 1960s. The prisoners start to work to treat the reindeer skin. A big difference from the previous prison camp is that it will take much longer for any letter to reach Navalny. Navalny sent to X on Saturday that he came to the North Pole criminal colony in Karp village and was visited by his lawyer on Monday. Karp is located on the Arctic Circle, northeast of 1,900 kilometers of Moscow. The north means northern lights local Nenets and in dark of polar night middle of winter. "I can see night. Night and then night again," Navalny wrote from window. Prisoner transfers in Russia may take weeks as prisoners move to remote facilities by train. "I didn't expect anyone to find me here before the middle of January." Navalny wrote that he saw very few of his surroundings except for snow-covered cell used as a fence outside garden and window. "Unfortunately, there is no reindeer, but they have big fluffy and beautiful shepherd dogs," he said.